What's the situation, everybody? In this case, I should say, what's the snitchuation? Because we're going to address some things in this video. So let's get into this. Okay, so first and foremost, if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that comment button. Let me know what you think about the video. So, for those who have been in touch with the news, and not the news, but the trending topics of YouTube and all this stuff, Crip Mac, he's got a guy that is saying it's his dad, right? His name is Stacy Brookshire, okay? He's in the thumbnail of one of these photographs, okay? So, he's a 51-year-old, self-proclaimed Vice Lord affiliate from something called CCA. This is what he's putting on the internet, so don't get to saying somebody, oh, you're saying that? Like, no, this is what he's broadcasting. So, he proclaims to be Crip Mac's dad, right? Personally, I do believe it's his father. Personally, I do. Why? Well, number one, because they look exactly alike. Okay, they got that same big ass nose. They're both kind of like peanut butter complexion, kind of husky. I feel like they're probably father and son. Not to mention, why would you have child support on somebody that's not your kid and you just paid it all off? But anyway, yes, I feel that is his dad. So the guy Stacy Brookshire, you didn't hear anything about him until Crip Mac kind of like came out, and then once Crip Mac started trending, that's what he put in his logo, Crip Mac dad, blah blah blah. I do believe it's his dad, yes, but do I believe he's using that as a clout? Yeah, for sure, 100%, right? So anyway, so let's get into it. Stacy Brookshire, right? The self-proclaimed leader of the Brookshire. I can't make this up. The Brookshire Mafia, right? So he says he's the biggest name coming out of Gary, Indiana. Okay. Alto, stop, right? Right there. No, you're not, okay? Anytime I think of Gary, Indiana, I'm thinking of the Jackson 5, right? I'm thinking of Michael, LaToya, Janet, Jerome, and who's the Tito. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the Jackson 5. And more specifically, Michael Jackson. He's out of Gary, Indiana, right? So when you say the biggest name out of Gary, that's not in a good way. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so he's from Gary, Indiana. 1999, he was indicted on 4 counts. And 2 years, that was when the indictment happened. And 2 years later, he pled guilty and was sentenced to 165 months in federal prison. Okay, so for those that know about prison, there's state and there's federal. This is the federal, so that means he can get shipped around anywhere in America, and basically, that's the right of them, right? You can go to Alaska, you can go to freaking Hawaii, you can go to Texas, Kansas, Pennsylvania, don't matter, anywhere in America, right? So he got sentenced to 165 months, okay, and 5 years of federal paper, right? Now, the government later took off 45 months of this 165 month sentence, so he did 120 months. Anybody who knows math knows that's what, 10 years, 120 months. Excuse me, 120 months. Yeah, so that's 10 years, right? So he did a hot little 10 piece or whatever, right? Which wasn't much for what he got convicted of. So he was doing there was a lot of. So first and foremost, let me say that the whole CCA of what they proclaimed, the rap group, but was probably like little gang stuff, was like all moving dope, moving coke, got all the chickens coming from other places, right? So 2001, the feds indicted 18 people on 33 counts of distributing crack cocaine, right, in the Gary, Indiana and surrounding areas, right? Okay. So basically they tried to implement, okay, this is what the feds say. The FBI come to Crip Mac's dad, right, Stacy Brookshire, and say, look here, there's 3 people, okay, that are trying to implement you. Bobby Suggs, Sentai Suggs, and Aaron Davis, right? And mind you, all this is available on Google, right? So, like, I seen this about the guy 1090 Jake exposing it, then I Googled it myself. So I'm not just going on what he said. This is all available in Google. Okay, so Bobby Suggs, Sentai Suggs, and Aaron Davis are supposedly, this is the allegation, but I don't believe it myself, went to the federal government, say, hey, the FBI, whatever, who was charging them, say, hey, this guy, we know about some murders, right? About him, or a murder, I should say, right? Stacy Brookshire supposedly murdered somebody, right? Gary's a pretty bad place, and a lot of things happen there. So that wouldn't surprise me if there was, a bunch of gruesome murders. But the fact that they came and they would rather take them getting dope case and you a murder, nah, I'm not believing that. Anyway, so then the federal government, whatever, comes to Stacy Brookshire with this information, like, hey, look here. Bobby Suggs, Sentai Suggs, and Aaron Davis are telling on you about this murder. What you want to do? You gonna work with us, or are you gonna, get sauteed over this murder? This is what they said. Do I believe it? No. Why don't I believe it? Okay. Murder and drug distribution are a lot different. Okay. For a murder, bro, they could have easily cooked everybody, because these dudes are already hit. They already got everybody's testimony. They could have cooked everybody, right? But why would they not cook you on a hot one and just give you 10 years? No, I don't believe that. I feel like it was a play by the FBI. Basically, look, this dude's not that smart. Let's just do this and make him fall for it. And I believe that's what exactly happened. He fell for it, and then he's So anyway, that's when he get to really letting it out, talking about multiple occasions he was supplied or by them, and what else did he say? He seen them cook 9-piece a couple times. He seen them break down a whole one, and then they would distribute it in this area and that area. And basically, he just let it all out, and I believe testified on it, or maybe he just put it in the paperwork. All the paperwork's in the thumbnail, by the way. It's just right there. And then you could just Google his name, Stacy Brookshire, and it'll scroll down enough, and you'll go to where it says that he was, Don Telliani from the Snitch Mafia. You feel me? So, anyway, all those guys, Bobby Suggs and Sentai Suggs got the L, right? Life, right? Aaron Davis got something like 34 years. So you cooked everybody. You did 10, but you was the one that was supposed to be guilty of the hot one. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So nobody hears much about you. Whatever you get up, you come home. No, they don't know what the hell. What's up with bro? You know what I'm saying? And then you go to Vegas. Now, there's a long list of snitches that go move to Vegas. Trust and believe that, bro. Like, far as, not saying everybody there's snitch. Like, I got friends that have lived there before, but look at, like, don't you notice the trending of all the people that goes over there? Because it's, like, out the way. So you got Stacy Brookshire, right? What's the homeboy's name? He used to make all the beats from the Bay Area. I forget his name. He ended up got some paperwork on him. He hightailed it out of there, right? Who else is over there that's a teller? Keefy D. He lived in Henderson, Vegas, outside of Vegas. Like, there's a hell of people that they turn the state evidence away, and then they go to Vegas. For some reason, that's always the destination point for the snitches, right? So, anyway, he gets them all sauteed. Homeboy got 34. Homeboy got L. Homeboy got L. You know what I'm saying? The one that does get out, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be on the Viags forever because he's freaking so old, right? But anyway, so what's he doing now, right? So he moves to Vegas. Now he's supposed to be some sort of right, like he wants to rap. He's 51. He wants to rap. Like, bro, it's a little late. Okay, I'm sorry to inform you, but it's just a little late. Okay, you're 51 years old, bro. Like, and then I listened to it. You right? I listened to it. He like, the tears. He got some guy that seldom seen. He like, oh yeah, with my mama and the tears. Man, you don't shut your dumb ass up. That sounds so retarded. You feel me? And and I had the tool, and mama was getting slapped up, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, what are you doing? And then, like, the fact that you keep saying that your whole city is cool, what you telling them, they're not cool with that. That's probably why you hightailed it to go to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the haven for the Tellianis, bro. That's you. And then you're like trying to claim the fame. Then you want to fight everybody. You want to fight Bosco, but of course you want to get paid. But you're not a celebrity. That's the problem. Is that you're just a professional sneeze itch. You're not a celebrity. You're not a well-known person in that. You know what I'm saying? So 1090 Jake is the original person to expose this. It's don't get me wrong. Like, a lot of people have something to say about him, and I probably have my opinion. But at the end of the day, the facts are the facts, and this fool is a bona fide snitch. And he recently went to do some interview with Terrence Williams, right? That's Bartman's brother. He recently went to do some interview with him. And as you know, he has a whole, list of allegations. At first, I thought it was just supposed to be like testifying on dead people, but that's not the case, I guess. He helped solve like 40 homicides. So anyway, in a nutshell, man, this dude's telling. He's trying to be a rapper. He sucks. He probably still sound dope because he don't care. He just tell to get out of it. He probably has the FBI on speed dial. You know what I'm saying? If Crip Mac was involved in anything at all, he probably would have sauteed his ass too. You don't give a damn about him. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, homegirl's still chilling with him. Crip Mac's mom. It's corny, bro. Like, where's this whole thing going? You feel me? And this dude wants to be this celebrity at 51. Like, he got the flag with you. Bro, don't you know that, bro, they will book you. You go to the USP, bro, you getting booked. You feel me? They gonna be, it's over for you, bro. You gonna get jugged. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be, you be gargling, bro. Just stay in Vegas, bro. Be wise. Stay in Vegas. Don't come, like, I know why you probably ain't going. I mean, you might pop up in Indiana, like on some quick little pop up, pop out, but I don't think your whole city's behind you on that. I can't say I agree with that. Anyway, if you haven't already, man, please hit that subscribe, that comment, and that like. I appreciate y'all watching. Salute, and I'm out.